Workday today, so I'm having my breakfast early and I'm going to shake things up a little bit differently to what I normally do with my fruit and yogurt. So let's have a look at what I'm doing today. I'm going to be adding some brown flakes to my breakfast for my fibre today. So I've got my scales on and zeroed. As a healthy extra, I can have 40 grams of these. Just weigh those out. Just gone over, so I'll just take a couple out. There we go, 40 grams. I've prepped some fruit, so I've got some tutti frutti grapes, I've got my blueberries, I've got my pomegranate seeds, I've got some cut and hulled strawberries, and I've torn up some raspberries. I've got my Skyer yogurt here. Never worry about the liquid on your yogurt, just stir it in, because that's where all the good stuff is. A lot of people think that it's bad, but it's not. So I'm adding my mixed spice today. That seems a nice amount. Give that a little stir in. Let's see if I can stop it on this. That all mixed in. I'm going to top that on top of my bran flakes. There we go. Had to do that off camera until I get a tripod. You're going to have to deal with me doing things in spits and spurts. Sorry, yogurt on my finger. So I've got my brown flakes and I've got my yogurt, which is spiced. Now I'm going to top it with the fruit. So let's just pop the strawberries on first. For the blueberries next. The reason I'm adding the bran flakes today is with my job I don't tend to be able to get lunch early, and sometimes I don't have lunch until I get home. It's the kind of the job I have right now. So I like to have a good filling breakfast, and the bran flakes, as well as giving me my fibre allowance, definitely makes a filling breakfast. So there's the blueberries. I'm going to plop the raspberries that I've torn on now. Need to go shopping after work just to get some more fruits. Out of raspberries, nearly out of blueberries. So we just need to top a few of those up. There we go. There are the grapes. Don't use all the blueberries because I don't think I'll fit many more in, but maybe I'll put them in a minute just to get rid of the packet. Some fresh ones. Yeah, why not? Why not? Load the fruits up. Okay, so that's my raspberries, my blueberries, my grapes and my strawberries. And to finish off, let's get some pomegranate seeds in there. How would you like to have a trip to the supermarket with me. I think we'll do that later. Oh, there's a bit of the husk from the pomegranate seeds. One thing with doing them yourself, occasionally you might have missed a bit of husk off that one there, you see. Take that off. Okay, I don't want that because it's a bit more than crunchy. Didn't do a good job of seeding that one. I'm going to finish these up as well. It's not the brightest seeds from the pomegranate I got this time, but it's good enough. They taste delicious. I do love pomegranate seeds. I don't think enough people realise how tasty they are. I think I encountered them once at a restaurant as just a fancy dressing, and since then I've never looked back, and since somebody told me to get a whole pomegranate and seed it myself, I haven't looked back at that either. So there we are, there's breakfast. You'd never tell that there's yoghurt, let alone bran flakes in this bowl, but there's both. So I'm going to go and enjoy this now. I won't actually video any of me eating it because my husband is working from home today and he's in calls. So there's that, and let's go shopping later. It's a grey day, walking to work. Just thought I'd bring you on a little walk with me. No sun in the sky today, but it's dry. It's not frosty on the ground, so that's good. Means it's a safe walk. It's a lovely place where I live. Really enjoy it. I love the walk to work, and it's not too bad. It's about a 25-minute walk, so I get my steps in, and yeah, I just thought I'd show you a bit of an insight into how I go about a day when I'm working. Sorry about the cars. Well, the car. It's not too busy this morning. Yeah, I did enjoy my breakfast with the bran flakes. It's always different having bran flakes without milk, but as I have a milk allowance and I was adding the yoghurt and the fruit to my bran flakes, I didn't think adding milk as well as yoghurt would work so well. But maybe it would. I don't know. I've never tried that before, but they worked well. I might, next time I do that, mix them in with the yoghurt, just so they're not quite so firm. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling nice and full to last throughout the day whilst I'm at work. Can't actually take lunch with me, although I do generally get fed after my shift, so that's good. When you work in an eatery place, you're always on the go, so eating whilst you're working is never a good thing, especially around the lunch break. So yeah, I get fed after work, which is nice. As you know, I'm going to take you to the supermarket and see if I can get everything I need to get. I will probably go to the greengrocers as well, because the supermarket I'm going to go to doesn't do whole pomegranates. So as I want a whole pomegranate, as I'm out of seeds, I will go to the greengrocers, and I will do that before the supermarket. So maybe I'll give you a look around there. Hasn't been open that long, but it's a lovely little greengrocers, and they do red currants when they're in season, which sadly they're not. But they also have a loyalty thing where you get a little stamp on a card for spending over £5, and when you've got 10 stamps, you get 20% off. So that's nice, and it's good to support local. So without further ado, I'm going to continue my walk to work, and I'll catch you after work. Well, I've just realised I went to work a little bit too early. I went half an hour early. So I'm going to go to the greengrocers and then to the supermarket. So let's go. Ooh, what fruit should we get from here today? No red currants. Let's go and find a pomegranate. That's a nice one. There we go. Nice pomegranate. $1.49. Let's see what the tubs are like in the supermarket. Now, what else shall we get? Is there anything else I fancy? Oh, do I need some more pea shoots? Some nice mushrooms. Look at those. Lovely. No, I think I've got enough pea shoots. Don't think there's anything else I need. So just the pomegranate. So I've got my pomegranate. I asked about red currants, so he's going to try and get some in for me. That's good. Now we'll go to the supermarket. And this is where we're going. Ta-da! Sainsbury's. And I need to get a few other bits from there. Now I need some tomato puree because I forgot that the other day. I need my berries and see what else is about. Let's walk this way. I love this little Sainsbury's we've got here in town. Look at that. How many Sainsbury's do you know have a crown inside? Get an extra step to going up the slope. Don't go that way. Let's see. I've got some nice flowers today. What do I want? Let's have a look. Raspberries. Well, raspberries are raspberries, so I think we'll get this punnet. And some blueberries. Look, greengrocers were a penny cheaper, but I don't think they did pomegranates in here, but they do. Look at the difference though from pre-seeded ones. I'll do a video of me taking a pomegranate apart, I think. Let's get a little punnet of blueberries. That's those. Now, tomato puree. I don't actually think I need anything else today. Oh yes I do. I need some sweet peppers for tonight. Let's see if I can get a mixed bag. I think that one's got a nice selection of colours in it. Tomato puree. How am I doing? This one. Oh, my favourite is on offer. £1 of my nectar card. I'll get both of those. Just checked my recipe and I need some passata, so let's get that one. That's my puree. Let's go. I did not drop one. I did drop one. I should have got the basket. So £9.25 for my 2 tubes of tomato puree, my passata, my sweet peppers, my raspberries and my blueberries. Not too bad, saved a bit of money with my nectar card. Just going to have a look downstairs and see what's in the clothing section. Get a few more steps in because I've got about 20 minutes to spare before I go to work. So let's have a look. Nothing that took my fancy there today, so just gonna take a wander up to work and I shall see you later when I get home and take you through what I'm doing for dinner tonight. But let's just say the sweet peppers and the passata are to go in that recipe. Here are my ingredients for tonight's dinner. Obviously you saw me pick up the sweet baby peppers and the passata this morning. I've got chicken breasts here, I've got some Fanta Zero, Lea & Perrins, salt and pepper, some cherry tomatoes, carrots, leek, and this is all going to go into my dinner dish tonight. I'm going to quickly chop these all up. So I have my rice here, my pan of water ready to go on. My chicken is in the pan with some fry lights. As you can see, it's all been nicely chopped. Just going to brown this off a little bit. And as if by magic, I've got my tomatoes are chopped, my leek is chopped, the sweet peppers are chopped, the carrot is chopped. I've measured out how much passata I need, and I will show you in a minute what we do with everything else. I'm just going to brown this off very gently. Just turn it up a little bit. Just starting to take colour. You see on that bit there. Turn it up so you can go in a bit faster. to go too fast. Just leave it high for a minute or two. I'll turn it down. Keep it moving while I've got it up high. This is a recipe I've adapted over the years. It started out very simply a lot of years ago. It literally had, look at my very old recipe, literally had chicken, leek, pop, passata, Worcestershire sauce and salt and pepper. So it's the very, very first original Diet Coke chicken, but I've adapted it differently. You know, most people would make this with onion, but of course I have that onion intolerance, so I always use the leek. Just turn this down. And we've played around and used various different cans of pop. And today I'm going to do it with a tin of Fanta, which we've done before, but we've done it with cherry Pepsi Max before. I know other people who have done it with 7-Up. You can literally do it with any fizzy drink really. I mean, obviously I use the Diet Zero Sugar varieties just to keep it as healthy as possible. You don't want to add lots of sugar into it. Flip that piece over. See, it's all getting colour to it now. A few bits that just need the other side split too. Let's keep that moving. A little bit too much. Okay. We'll come back to that in a moment. Now the chicken is nicely cooking. I'm going to add in the leeks first. Get that nice flavour in there. A lot of people, when they make this dish, they do their onions first, but I find it easier to make sure the chicken's cooked through first and do it this way round. Still get all the flavour this way. Nice leeks cook down a little bit. Doesn't take too long. Look at the colour of them. They look lovely. It doesn't take too long. Nicely soft now. And now we'll start to add everything else. So I'll pop the carrots in next. A couple of bits that are stuck to the plate. There we go. And then peppers in. Last straggling bits. Beautiful colours. Bit of mix around. And we'll pop the tomatoes in. And we pop in the passata. Then the Fanta that we're using. Good splash of Worcestershire sauce. Then I am going to pop in finally some salt and pepper. I'll have to do that off camera though because I need 2 pans. My grinders I can't really do single-handedly. So I'm going to add some salt and pepper to this, give it a good stir and then bring it up to the boil. So I've added in the salt and pepper, you can just see the specks of pepper there. I'll give it a good mix and just turn the heat up so I can get it to a boil. Then I'm going to reduce the temperature down and we will leave this until it has reduced by half. It's about half an hour this takes. As you can see, it's started to bubble now, so it's reached boiling point. So we'll just turn that down. And it's on a nice little simmer now. And now we wait. In about 15 minutes I will put the rice on so that it's ready at the same time. So let's leave this how it is now and come back and take a look in a minute. This is reducing nicely. Means the carrots and the peppers are getting cooked beautifully and the tomatoes are breaking down. They'll be nice and soft. I've put my water on now, so that's going to heat up ready for the rice to go in. Doing really nicely. Turns it up a bit more just to make sure that the veggies are all cooked. It's doing really well. It smells beautiful. I really can't wait to eat this tonight. Turn it down just a tiny bit. Stop there. So my water has come up to boiling, so in with the rice. Bring that to a boil. That will cook for 11 minutes. Give that a bit of a stir and we'll leave that to do its business. So we'll come back in 11 minutes to dish up. You see how delightful this dish looks. I've got a few seconds left till the rice is done. As you can see, this has reduced by half, so this is ready, and I'll just need to drain the rice now, as there's the timer. And there is the Fanta chicken served with rice.